Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the month of June, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please don't forget to check other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars if that's the case, and do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please take what does and leave what doesn't. Alright Capricorn, so today I'm going to be pulling your energy and your energy only. This is just for you during this time frame regarding your spiritual journey and anything you're going through on an individual level. But do keep an open mind because anything can come through. Alright, so I'm going to be pulling a basic tarot spread. So that will be what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, what's rooting you, your recent past, and what you need to know. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, what is at the center of Capricorn? Wow, we have the World. And yes, my deck is upside down. But we have the World. So, you're coming into some closures of cycles. What's rooting this? Okay, that's too much. 1 second. What's crossing this? 7 of Pentacles. What's crowning you is the Hermit, so Virgo energy there. What's rooting you? Wow, the High Priest. Recent past. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Tower that came out, but it came out a bit messy, so I'm going to put it back and just pull one card at a time. Alright, so let's see. What's at the recent past of Capricorn? One card, please. Okay, we have the Chariot. Wow. All right, lastly, what does Capricorn need to know? Three of Wands. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Wands, the King of Wands. So you could have fire sign in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there's something that you've been feeling very confident about going after. I feel like you've already taken the necessary steps. You've already taken that action, but there's always a but, right? But there is some sort of patience that is still required. And I see that with the 3 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you're ready to move forward. You're ready to close these chapters and just say bye and leave people in the dust. You don't even want to look back anymore. But there is a sense of having to reflect first before you can absolutely close this cycle and move forward. So let me clarify this 8 of Wands. What is this action you're trying to take? Where are you trying to go? Empress. All right, so you could be literally going towards an Empress, so a divine feminine. It doesn't have to be. It could just be you wanting to feel successful and abundant about a new beginning. This is you coming into some great abundance as well. Maybe you just got a new job. I feel like you want this abundance already. You want this new beginning, this fresh perspective. And that's what you've already kind of gotten a taste of, so you're ready to have it already. But again, there's some sort of patience having to be needed. All right, so what's at your center is the World card. Yeah, like I said, you're ready to close these chapters. You're done. Like, I feel like you're just done. Page of Swords. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Let's see, what are you overthinking? Change. Yeah, you're overthinking the situation, Capricorn, and you kind of just got to hold your horses here. Okay, with the World and the Page of Swords. like I said, you want this to be done and over with. Like, I feel like you've mentally checked out of your current state, of your present day, and you're ready to move forward. But with that Page of Swords, there's this energy of not trusting in divine timing. That's kind of what I feel here, because the Wheel of Fortune popped out as well. So I feel that you're trying to take control of your life, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like there's also a necessity to know when to hold the reins and take a step back and really just reflect on what you've gone through. I feel like you're trying to skip some steps, so maybe there's some lessons that you've already been learning, but there's like one thing that you're overlooking. I don't know why I feel that. Yeah, because what's crossing you is the Seven of Pentacles, and this speaks of, excuse me, this speaks of having the patience, right? Of having to reevaluate. So, yeah, as much as you want to move forward, you're ready to leave people in the dust, there's something that you're still needing to reevaluate, reflect on. I just heard reverse. So yeah, I think take a few steps back, because there's something you're not seeing, and you don't want to go through this cycle again. Okay, maybe this has been an ongoing cycle where you find yourself back here again over and over, because I'm being really drawn to the way these both have wheel-shaped figures here. So maybe this is an ongoing cycle, and with the Page of Swords, it's because I think you overthink something, but you're overthinking to oblivion, basically. So get out of your head space and into your heart space. I saw the High Priestess somewhere. I don't know where she went. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't, but I'm feeling her energy. So I feel like trust your intuition. Don't try to get into your head too much. Don't try to overanalyze and rationalize things too much. But there is something else to see here with that Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. With the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's something you're ignoring. I don't think you're doing it on purpose. I think it's a subconscious feeling. For some of you, it could be a feminine figure in your life, whether it's your mother, your sister, your counterpart, whatever it is. It could be you too. What makes you feel grounded and centered? I feel like the lesson here is to feel grounded and centered, and to not go back into a mindset where you feel like you're good, but then because you're moving so fast, you find yourself back in that same position where you question your worth. So that could be a message. Yeah, and then with that Two of Swords, right, out of sight, out of mind, it's like ignoring the situation. So I think you subconsciously ignore this energy. The Seven of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Something that is requiring your attention. I really think it's self-worth. Alright, so what's crowning you is the Hermit. So this is you wanting to figure out what's this energy, right? So I feel like it could feel a little bit confusing right now. This is you wanting a soul search. This is you wanting to find those answers and go within. And I feel like you are doing that because you have no choice, right? I feel like you want to desperately close out this cycle. You want to move forward. You want the past to stay in the past. But you know there's something needing your attention right now. And it requires spending time alone. Yeah, so you've been running away from your problems, or like what your intuition's trying to tell you, maybe by hanging out with friends or something. You're needing to have to spend time alone in order to get those answers that you are seeking. But you are seeking them. I mean, the High Priest is over here as your rooting energy. So we have strong Virgo, Taurus energy here. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Exactly. You find success within yourself. And again, more single energy, more having to be independent with the Nine of Pentacles. And Four of Wands, that to me just says success and foundation. It starts with you, basically. High Priest at the bottom of the deck, this is figuring that out, having the knowledge and the wisdom to know this, to know better, so that you don't repeat the same mistakes, so that you don't go through the same cycle again. Yeah, but I feel like your overall message here, what you're soul searching, what you're trying to figure out is finding the success that it starts with you. Yeah, because sometimes you could have trust issues within yourself and your self-worth with that Page of Swords. And then Queen of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. It's like needing to have patience and really look within so that you are certain that you are the Queen of Pentacles and that nothing is moving you. I feel like you're needing to gain this foundation within yourself where you're strong like a mountain, so that if people ever try to push your buttons or bring you down, they can't, because you've already built this foundation so strong and you're immovable like a mountain. So I feel like that feeling of success starts with you. That foundation starts with you. And you know this already. We have the High Priest here twice. So you could be definitely going through some spiritual awakening. You could be tapping into your higher self. You could be receiving a lot of intuitive messages from your spirit guides and angels, things of that nature that help you understand this a lot better than before. Okay, because what's reading you is the High Priest. So yeah, spiritual wisdom, big time. You're becoming very spiritually wise during this time. And I feel like you recognizing too that you need to soul search in order to figure out what else you need to pay attention to. That's already a huge indication that you are spiritually advancing and ascending. We have the Five of Cups. This card just came out too for Virgo for that same spot as a clarification. But yeah, I feel like some of you went through some loss, and it took this loss in order for you to come into your powers now. Here's the High Priestess. I've been feeling her energy very strongly. You know, it's like you can't really mentor others or guide others had you not gone through that experience. So Five of Cups and High Priest as your rooting energy, I feel that you recently went through a loss, but it helped you gain a better knowledge and understanding of life experiences so that you can now help others get through that same cycle as well. It could have been a very painful cycle that you're coming out of, and that's why you're desperately wanting to close it. High Priestess though, yeah, so strong High Priestess energy. I feel like it's just you. You're coming into some really significant abilities during this time. All right, so your recent past is the Chariot. So Cancer energy, so you could have that in your chart also. I feel like this is you making the decision to go for something, to go after something, and not letting any challenge or obstacle get in the way, because you know you're going to be successful also. Nine of Swords. You had to pull yourself out of this energy of the Nine of Swords, so of this stressful energy. Look at this mental anguish here. Okay, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. So there is something that you had to pull yourself out of. And I feel like you feel even stronger and more wise because you brought yourself out of this energy. Nobody else did it. And unfortunately, nobody could help you do it, right? It was something you had to go through entirely alone. And you did it. And I feel like that's why you're feeling as powerful and strong as you are, because it's not that people weren't there for you. I feel like people were definitely trying to be there for you, but you just knew that anything they said wouldn't be able to help you. You know what I mean? So it was an energy of just pushing through and knowing that you're going to be successful because you were successful. All right. Yeah, so let me get another card for that, because there was just this feeling of stress in your energy. Okay, let's see what else is coming out. The Emperor, yeah, exactly. Like I said, you took it upon yourself to pull yourself out of this energy, to be the divine masculine in your life so that you can... All right, sorry about that, Capricorn. There was a lot of background noises and I could not focus, and I'm sure you guys could probably still hear it through the microphone, so I thought it would be better to just restart over. And I almost did restart the entire reading over, but it was just so good that I couldn't. So I'm going to continue the best way as I can. But what I was basically saying was that Emperor, this is you taking action of your life, right? You were definitely in this energy of doubting what you're going after, but then, like I said, you picked yourself up out of that energy and you moved forward, right? Only you could do it. You could have strong Aries in your chart, and I feel like you knew that you weren't going to get to this place where you are now, where you're so spiritually wise and full of knowledge, by feeling sorry for yourself. So I feel like you were just like, you know what, I have to keep it pushing, I have to keep it moving, I can't stay in here forever. And then we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck over here. So yeah, this has been a really huge transformation. You could have Scorpio in your chart. A lot of transformations have been going deep within you, and that's another part of you that you're sort of marveling in, that you are able to call yourself out on your BS. You know, just when you get in those sort of self-deceptive energies where you don't trust who you are, right, with that Page of Swords. But overall, I feel like you have, and that's why you're ready to close this chapter once again, because you know that there's something better for you out there, that you're okay with shedding of the skin and moving forward and not looking back. All right, so what's rooting you is the Three of Wands. So it's funny how I said not looking back, but she's looking back. But I feel like this is you just feeling hopeful about the future, okay? Because the Three of Wands in the traditional tarot, he's actually looking this way, you know, into the ocean, waiting for their ships to come in. But I feel like this is you kind of just taking a final glance at everything that you've gone through, and, you know, being grateful for those challenges because they've made you who you are today, you know? So I feel like you're in a reflective period, and this is you, like I said, there is something you have to kind of look back and reevaluate one last time, right? So I feel like that's what you're doing. So that's what you need to know, that there's something to sort of look back. I know you're moving forward, and you know that you need to move forward. I know that. But there, like I've been saying in this entire reading, that there is one little thing that you still have to kind of reflect on. I think overall the message was your self-worth, that you know who you are, that you find success within yourself, that success starts with you. But there may be instances that, again, that little negative monster can creep in every now and then. You know, it's human nature. But overall, I feel like you are definitely moving forward and being grateful for everything that you've gone through, and kind of just taking one last glance. All right, so let's see what this is. Dang, the Devil came out to clarify that energy. Wow. See, that's what I think you have to sort of still wait out. That there is still some sort of blockages in your energetic field, whether you realize it or not. It could definitely be subconscious. I'm feeling the Moon energy, even though she's not here right now. But I'm feeling the Moon, where there's some sort of hidden fears that kind of creep in every now and then. And I think that's what's, again, I keep saying this, but I think that's what you're being made to look at one last time before you move into this new chapter, because you don't want to bring that with you into the future. So that's the kind of result that you could be awaiting, that you're healing this energy, you're trying to move past it. It could have been obsessions, addictions, I don't know. It could just been like negative thought patterns. It doesn't have to be that heavy either. But you're moving past it. Let's see, one more card. Yeah, the High Priestess just popped up. We talked about her already, right? I think we did. The Chariot, beautiful. So you have the Chariot as your past, and now you're going to have it as your future as well. That you're moving forward. So long as you understand that this could be a self-deceptive energy where you hold yourself back, so long as you understand that and you recognize that and you work through that, it's okay. You can go forward and not look back. Yeah, Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck over here, finishing it off with the two Eight of Wands. So yeah, take that action that you want to move forward, as long as you understand that there is still some sort of negative blockage sometimes that creeps back in And if you're able to cut that out the minute it happens, then you're good. You can move forward. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, Capricorn. I hope it made sense. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight. I really, really do apologize for that interruption. But hopefully we can overlook that. So let me go ahead and just finish it off with a fortune reading card. All right, so this will be the final message. What does Capricorn need to know regarding this? Okay. We have death. Wow, a time of natural transition and transformation. Yeah, a lot of you do have Scorpio in your chart. Okay, we have death here pop up twice. So you are shedding of the old skin and bringing in the new. Beautiful. The bottom of the deck is key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. And you are. You're saying, like, when can we get rid of this? And then finishing it off with the Chariot. So you have the Chariot here thrice. I was going to say 3 times, but thrice came out. And I know that's a word too. But you have the Chariot here 3 times. So you can also have strong Cancer energy. But yeah, Chariot. And now here too. It says, charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Beautiful. Wow, Capricorn. Such a powerful message. I'm glad I didn't start the reading over because I really did like this message for you guys. All right, so thank you so much for watching, Capricorn. I hope this message brought you the clarity and insight that you've been seeking. If it did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share so that others may receive this message and help support my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.